Okay, what is this? Top 8? We got the Charizard player again up against an Arceus deck. I'm not going to lie. Playing Aroma is kind of cringe. Looks like ArcTina. I didn't see if they got heads or tails there. It looked like a heads, actually. It was kind of shiny. But I guess, well, there's Grabber in their list. They play Grabber. What the heck else they got in there? Are they go for like a turn 2 Eerie Grabber combo? Did I actually see a Grabber there? It is pretty good against Charizard. It's like another card to use against Charizard. Maybe no TM Devos. I look like a Grabber. I don't know. I don't know about that. Got the maximum belt. That's pretty good for the Charizard matchup. Predictions? Oh, shoot. Yeah, we could do a prediction for this one. All right, prediction. I'm going to give y'all a minute because we already know exactly what both decks are. All right, go ahead. Predictions up. Got the double turbo. They go for a second Arceus instead of a Tina? Interesting. All right, how good of a turn? They got... Oh, I was like, is that a Pokestop? I was like, no, it's got to be a TM Evo. They got Ultra Ball, TM Evo Energy. They're playing the Ultra Ball. Giving up a candy here, I guess, seems fine. The switch seems a little bit rough to give up, but you could have just gone like attach TM Evo, attach Energy, Iono there, to be honest. I don't think I hate that, but you probably want to play the Ultra Ball, just get more Pokemon set up. Guarantee another one. Second arc probably for Charon's Loop. I don't know if they play Charon's. They might. Going for the Mander. This will play a, what, a 3-2 B-Barrel line, I'm pretty sure. This is actually a pretty good draw then, because they have the TM Evo. Is there any Gardevoir? We did see one Gardevoir at 10 and 2, I think it was. Yeah, there was a Gardevoir at 10 and 2. And they did lose. They didn't draw very well though. They had a rough game. You definitely leave both those. There we go. Poffin has a Bidoof in hand as well, so you could go double Mander or Mander Bidoof and then have 2 Bidoofs on the bench. We got some options here. Also might be a Bidoof prize. I'm not sure. Just thinking about the second Bidoof there, it looks like. Because it wants to get a second double B-Barrel. It'd be kind of awkward, though, if your Charmeleon gets boss KO'd here, though. Especially after giving up. Yeah, if the Charmeleon gets boss KO'd here, that'd be pretty awkward. I assume they're going to get one Charmeleon, one B-Barrel, but... Are they questioning how all these Pokemon made its way to the bench? Wait, did he just Iono for 7? Oh, did he draw 7 off Iono? Maybe. You have to declare which Pokemon to evolve, I think. Oh, how does TM Evo even work? Do you have to declare before you... You have to declare... I don't even know, because I've only ever used it on PTCG Live. So I can't even... No, you do pick first, right? You do pick. Is that what they didn't pick and then went for it? Maybe that was it, yeah. I think they're supposed to pick before. I mean, it shouldn't be... Hopefully it's not like a huge deal, because he just searched his deck. So it's not like... It probably won't be any kind of prize penalty or anything. They might give him a warning. Probably just write him up. All right, looks pretty good. Looks good. Yeah, but Boss KO Charmeleon here, or honestly, Boss KO Charmeleon, or maybe even Boss KO B-Barrel, like either of those is really good for the Arceus player here, I feel like. I would almost lean towards Boss KO Charmeleon being a little bit better because there's 2 other Bidoofs in play, but I don't know. Maybe you do just go after the Bidoof here. Because if they have Bidoofs in hand, well, I guess you still want to establish 1 B-Barrel in case you could judge. Wait, is Judge legal? I think Judge is legal. I don't remember. Maybe we should hit him with the Grabber and decide afterwards. The Arcs are out. What else we got? Judge is legal. Okay. Judge here would probably be decent. Well, it's like less good when they have B-Barrels. Yeah, Judge is good against Pidgeysar. It's not really good against B-Barrels when they have a B-Barrel established. All right, here we go. What's the play? I don't know. Boss KO B-Barrel, honestly, I also don't hate Boss KO B-Barrel. I mean, maybe they don't Boss KO anything. I like Boss KO Charmeleon, especially because a Rare Candy was discarded. But I also like Boss KO B-Barrel. Azul, if there's a silver border artwork, it's legal. There is a silver border Judge. That is true. I do see a Judge in the deck right there as well. Hey, they got the Grabber. Are we going to go for the Grabber play? Lock it in. Let's do it. All right, so they like the boss play as well. I think I like the boss play as well. But I don't know what the boss here, though, to be honest. They're going for a Nest Ball, but they probably should just go for the Pokemon and save the Nest Ball, I feel like. I guess it depends on how many basics they have. All right, they go for the B-Barrel line. I don't hate it. Nest for ArcTina, I assume. This one here, could have just got the Tina, but I guess it does sit out the deck if you're trying to increase your odds of top decking a B-Barrel here, which it looks like is probably their route. Okay, B-Barrel down. That's the point of getting like the 3rd Bidoof in play as well, so you still have the potential of like double B-Barrel as the game progresses. So it should be like what, Grass? Maybe you just get 3 for the Tina, to be honest. Grass, Psychic. Grass. Wait, what? Wait, is this all going to the Arc, I guess? Wait, why would we not go like 2 on Tina, 1 on Arc, though? Does that ever make any sense? Is all going to Arc? We get nothing for ArcTina? Set up for Iron Leaves? Oh, true, the leaves, bro. I was like, what the heck? What is going on here? But true. The Iron Leaves, that's fair. You do want to be... Wait, but wouldn't you still want an energy on your Giratina? No, excuse your Giratina could get Gust KO'd. All right, that's fair. Wait, but if we're going for the Iron Leaf setup, shouldn't we Boss KO the Charmeleon? I feel like Boss KO Charmeleon is insanely good. If they've discarded a Rare Candy, and then we KO their only Charmeleon in play with the potential of the Iron Leaf's comeback, I feel like Boss KO the Charmeleon is the better play here. Because then you force them into Candy Charizard, and then you KO that with Iron Leaves, and if they want to respond to the Iron Leaves, they need another Candy Charizard. They need back-to-back Candy Charizards with having discarded a Rare Candy. So I kind of like the Boss KO Charmeleon better because we have that play. Because we have the Iron Leaves play. More than the B-Barrel knockout, to be honest. I didn't really think about Iron Leaves at all, I'm not going to lie. But now that I've thought about the Iron Leaves, it kind of makes me think, hey, I kind of like the Boss KO Charmeleon a little bit more if we're doing that. All right, we'll see what they get. They're lining up a Rare Candy, and I would assume a B-Barrel, but maybe they have B-Barrel in hand, so maybe they have Candy. They're going to get Candy Charizard here. No, they are going for the B-Barrel. Maybe they're going to set up double B. If they have a B-Barrel in hand, they could B-Barrel into B-Barrel, and then B-Barrel into something else. And go for the, well, I don't know. That's actually the, maybe they're going to KO the Bidoof here with the Prime Catcher, or are they just going to top deck B-Barrel and then draw into Prime Catcher on the next turn? Doesn't seem very good. Unless they have a B-Barrel in hand here. This makes sense, I feel like, if they have B-Barrel in hand. They don't. Why are they valuing the Prime Catcher so highly? Yeah, why do they value the Prime Catcher so highly there? But see, now the Iron Leaves is going to potentially be able to do what we want. But yeah, see, that's why I still like the idea of, I mean, the KO B-Barrel was still solid for sure. But because of the Iron Leaves, I just kind of like that. I kind of like that Boss KO on the Charmeleon. Because there's also a Rare Candy in the discard pile. That's like another big reason for that. Wait, why did we not put the Iron Leaves down immediately? Are we not doing Iron Leaves here? Are we waiting for a little bit? Oh, we're just going to chill. We're just hanging out. We're not just going to immediately Iron Leaves here. So we're going to take our time. because we can't get KO'd yet. Well, but couldn't we like use Arc to KO a Bidoof later or something instead? We could go like Iron Leaf for 2, Arc for 1. So now they're gonna load up the Tina. Just chill out, take the time. But now the Charizard player can win the prize trade though. Now the Prime Catcher looks genius. Isn't this too slow? Isn't this too slow? Now it looks like the Charizard player predicted the future because now they can go top deck B barrel, draw into Prime Catcher up the bench Arceus, draw the first 2 prize cards, or draw the first second prize card. Well, no, what I said was still correct. Yeah. It felt like attacking with another Arceus was good if you were KOing something. If they had like boss KO on the bench Charmander or a bench Bidoof, would it be better to KO Tina? You can't KO Tina here. If they have Choice Belt, KOing Tina is good for sure, yeah. But they would need Choice Belt as well. But now the Charizard player can go 2-2-2 and just win the game. Right? 2-2. Well, I guess, hang on, that's not true. I guess that's not 100% true, because if the Charizard player draws 2 here, and then return KO, it depends if they play Choice Belt, right? Because if the Arc player returns and knocks out the Charizard, they go down to 3, and then if you have Choice Belt, you return knockout Arceus or Tina V-Star. So I guess on this turn, theoretically, as the Charizard player, you maybe do want to go Gust KO the Tina with a Choice Belt, or because if you KO the Arc here, the Arceus player can go boss KO B barrel again, and then only have drawn 2 prize cards, and you don't die yet, and then you go into Virizion on the next turn, and then you follow up with Tina for your next 2. So there's always the possibility of the Radiant Charizard as well, which can throw off the prize trade for the Arc player, especially if they play a Choice Belt. So they're going after the Arceus. I don't know if they have Choice Belt or not, but they went to a 0-card hand there, I think. Yeah, so 0-card hand to a 2-card hand. But now the Arceus player can boss KO B barrel and evolve the Tina V to a V-Star, and there's no possibility for a knockout. But even boss KO B barrel here is just ridiculously good in general, I feel like. You don't even have to evolve the Tina, because then the Zard player needs to hit a boss off the prize cards or the top deck. And if you KO the active, though, Charizard Choice Belt KOs you, which you don't like the idea of giving that to your opponent. So you prefer to KO a 1-prizer here, I think, as the... Oh, no, actually, they don't play... We actually know what this Charizard players plays. They don't play Choice Belt, but they play Vitality Band, which does do the same thing. They actually don't play Choice Belt, because we've seen their list. But they do play Vitality Band. Immediately into the Iono, they could have dug for the boss there. Now they just kind of lose the trade on board. I don't like this. I don't like this choice. I feel like they could have tried to dig for boss. I feel like boss on... Yo, the grabber? Well, they got the Cryptomaniac or whatever. I think they also had an Arven in the hand, which just goes and gets Vitality plus Ultra Ball for Charizard. So looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Because the ArcTina player also at this point only has 2 prize Pokemon to attack with. So they can go... So it's like... Is ArcTina... They don't have Path anymore, so they play Grabber. So you go like Judge, Grabber. And you try and cheese Charizard. Is that like your win condition now? The Tails... Could go grab the Virizion and just put it in the hand for later. Goes for the Squavette. I guess that makes a little bit more sense, to be honest. We'll get the Virizion later if we need it. I love that they actually flip a coin. I hate that they actually flip a coin. Yeah, I mean, it looks like they're going to go for the knockout here and hope that they don't get 3 prize KO'd by the Charizard player. But we know the Charizard player plays Vitality Band, and they got the Arven in hand, so it should be locked up next turn unless it's prized. Yeah, unless it's prized, this game's looking really good for Charizard. They're not locked up for sure. They're just in a good spot. They're in a really good spot, but they don't just definitely win. Good spot, though. Definitely a good spot. Still needs to set up like a 3rd Charizard, because the Tina with the maximum belt or the... Well, actually, I don't know how many Grass Energy are on the bench. I don't know if Virizion's an option here, actually, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if Virizion's an option here, actually. Yeah, Judge Grabber still going crazy, even with the lack of path. Still trying to just be as cheesy as possible. Does the Zard player play the bird or only the beavers? Just the beavers. This one only plays B-barrels. Is the Vitality Band in there? It is not. Got the Squavette, though. That's actually a pretty good grab. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they play the Vitality Band. So the Arven here should get them there. Vitality Band plus Ultra Ball for Charizard. There's only one grass on the Tina. Yeah, I think you're right. The Cryptomaniac would also do the same thing here, I guess. But I think you'd want to save that for a future turn. It's probably more beneficial to save the Cryptomaniac. They're going with the Cryptomaniac. There's Zard. I saw the Vitality Band, I'm almost positive. They got 3 energy left. But super odd, other Zard stuff. Do they not have a candy? If they don't have a candy, then they actually can't create another. Oh, there's a candy on top right there. Is that the top card of candy? This is why I wanted to save the Cryptomaniac for a turn. Why didn't we play the Arvin for Ultra Ball? We also need to find Super Rod sometime soon, too, I think, as well. I don't know about this. Candy in hand? Do they have a candy in hand as well? Okay. If they have candy in hand, then they should have candied Charizard this turn instead of doing the other way around. Are you sure they got a candy? Oh, Squovette combo is actually kind of sick here. I didn't actually think about that. You get to see more cards this way. Oh, yeah, you get to see way more cards this way. Okay, so the Cryptomaniac instead of the Arvin maybe makes sense. I didn't think about that synergy to there, to be honest. Squovette kind of goes hard. Now we drew the Super Rod, which is good as well. We can Super Rod back the second B-Barrel to have that as for more draw power later on. And then we might need some more fires as well. We need at least one more fire, but you might put back... You could grab like Charizard, Super Rod, Charizard, B-Barrel Fire, because I believe there is a fire in the deck. So Charizard, B-Barrel Fire should be the grab here. Or maybe get a Charmeleon if you have an Outro Charmeleon this turn. Looks like they're eyeing up 2 fire and Charizard. Not going to grab a second B-Barrel. I think there's enough fires in the deck, though. I think we could grab a second B-Barrel here, to be honest. You could have punished if you drew all energy. That's true. There could have been some kind of punish if you draw into all the energy. But it's super unlikely, right? Super unlikely. Also could have drawn to the Super Rod as well. But yeah, I guess it's possible. Yeah, see, now we have 3 energy in the deck, which I don't think we needed. So we should have only Super Rod 1 energy and got second B-Barrel there, I think, for sure. Maybe there's like some other play I'm not thinking about, but... This does leave you with 2 energy in the deck to move your B-Barrel, possibly, if you want, I guess. Yeah, there's the knockout. Okay, here comes the Tina. They need to find Maximum Belt to take this knockout. And then the Zard player just needs to find Candy Zard, and then they just win the game. We'll see what happens here. Double B-Barrel. That's what you want to see. You want to see 2 B-Barrels. Benching Arceus is fine, because you have to take a knockout anyways to win this game. Otherwise, you lose. So benching Arceus doesn't matter. Then probably should go, Attach for turn, and then B-Barrel for 4, and then Squovette B-Barrel for 4. Maybe 5. We need Maximum Belt, and I don't even know how effective Iono is here, to be honest. Like, Iono's like fine. No, you'd probably do go for an Iono here. Because you don't know how set up your opponent's hand is off of the Cryptomaniac, right? Well, you know the 2 cards they probably got were Vitality Band and Charizard off Cryptomaniac. So you know their hand is kind of flushed out, but they've got shuffled in already. Oh, did it really? Did a first Super Rod already get played? Maybe I missed that. Oh. Do you ever not Iono here, I guess is the question. I actually don't know the answer to that. I don't know the answer to that, to be honest. There's an Ultra Ball. They can thin out the deck by 1 more card. They still have to find the Maximum Belt as well, and they have a lot of cards left in their deck, so they might whiff. They might whiff. We'll see. I think it all comes back to that previous turn where they could have tried to just draw 1 prize card instead of 2. They could have tried to find a boss and boss around the Charizard for a turn, and just chose not to do that. And now it's coming back to bite them pretty big here, I feel like, because then you just give the Charizard player the prize trade. But there's no reason to give. You want to make them work as hard as possible. You should have played for the boss initially. Oh, they have a judge as well. I'll go with the Verzian attack instead. Oh, I guess this guarantees it, though. Oh, I didn't know you could move Psychic Energy. Wait, can it move any energy? I thought it could only move Grass Energy. I thought we had to use Tina here, but I guess we don't have to. I thought it did. Okay. Any energy? Oh, okay. All right, that's fine then, I guess. I thought it had to be Grass. I don't know why I thought it had to be Grass. So I thought we needed Maximum Belt this turn, but I guess we don't. The Verzian works here. There we go. Knockout. The Iono was played. Do we find Candy Zard? Don't seem super hype about that hand. Oh, it's just a Rad Zard with an energy. Okay, that was maybe